We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick, biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Billy Hamilton digging in now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. To second for 1. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
That is third. The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So up steps Joey Bart now, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's totaled 4 hits in .22 tries. Popped him up. Story into shallow left. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Ready now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Samardzija gets the sign. Here's his offering. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Trevor Story would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Slater, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackman looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Jake McGee is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Now back, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh-1, here's the pitch. McGee, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Joey Bart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Yastrzemski. Leads off first with one away. The 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. Brandon Crawford digging in next as he lines it out to center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. Now a hard liner. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he's in year one of a new 3-year deal. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Blackmon going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, as this lead got even wider. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Wade Davis enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Now batting, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Count is 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Here it comes.
Ball upstairs.
Billy Hamilton would be next. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning.
Hey.
3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hamilton. And he's the
reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. In now, Alex Dickerson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants on top, 13-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that field.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they're going to botch the rundown. It's over his head. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're running around third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the
Something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air, you're going to drive the run in.
And they'll have run.
so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yastrzemski is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Wade Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Samar just sets. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. Giants out in front here, 13-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. One home now to Crawford. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Nunez has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In now, Evan Longoria. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat.
I got to be honest, that was certainly fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside-the-park home run.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Here's a pop-up now. Hampson is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the 1st out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and they remain well behind. Standing in, Austin Slater. He went deep last time. He's set. Here it comes. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Swing, and he pops him up. Story shading to his right. Giants are down on 4 pitches, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, inside.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
3-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside ball. Inside ball 1.
Hit out towards second. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Samardzija into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And as you can see, they are way behind. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Billy Hamilton.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one.
Three-two pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Tapia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
The batter. The catcher.
To the plate now, Joey Bart. Bullet back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So that's his 4th hit on the day. What a way to start a career.
You know what, Matty? We had heard so much about this guy coming up through the minor leagues. We were waiting for this moment. And for him to go out and get 4 knocks in his big league debut has been unbelievable.
Behind 0-2 now. 2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And he misses there. 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is skied into short left center. In comes Dickerson. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Brian Shaw is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is after it. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Austin Slater. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Carlos Estevez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing, I'm sure.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
At the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Belt in. Front, 2 balls and no strikes. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Aramis Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16.
Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Billy Hamilton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Alex Dickerson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Joey Bart. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is there, 2 gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Now the plate, Brandon Crawford, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. Marlene Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Giants. Number 97.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Slater moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batted.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 7th inning ready to roll and stand. In is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty slick play down at the hot corner there. The dive and stab, and it's pretty easy to lay a ball like that, but he got it to stick in his glove. That's a nice play.
James Pazos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Into the box, Brandon Belt. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Giants are down.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Wandy Peralta is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The pitcher, number 27.
So now to the plate, James Pazos. 0-1 the count from the stretch. Ball 1. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wandy Peralta, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Tapia. Into the bleachers and gone. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. And it's off the yogurt stand. Tasty and way out of here. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Charlie Blackmon goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. He's through first and hustling for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Dahl ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Giants.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Standing in now, Brandon Belt as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw, pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Wandy Peralta, and their runners at the corners now. He's got it, and indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Billy Hamilton will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate now, Joey Bart fouled away.
He was not messing around in that.
Scott Ober takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Comes set and the 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the runner will score from second. Bart isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Sean Anderson will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Anderson, a 25-year-old, he's a second-year big leaguer. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia. He's 1 for 4 for the game. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Daniel Murphy. He's got it, and the Giants have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
27-5 the final in this one tonight. The Giants host road win number 40 on the year. Jeff Samardzija records the victory, his 13th of the year. Antonio Senzatella permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partner